The Post-American World was written by Fareed Zakaria on 2008. Even in a world of fast rising nations, America will remain politically dominant because its power is backed by economic might. This is a book not about the decline of America, but rather about the rise of everyone else. Openness is America's greatest strength. America has succeeded not because of the ingenuity of its government programs, but because of the vigor of its society. It has thrived because it has kept itself open to the world, to goods and service, to ideas and invention, and above all to people and culture. When Fareed Zakaria stepped off the plane from India in 1982, a 18-year-old student was not sure what to expect of the United States. Relations between the two countries were tasty, to say the least, but he was struck by the friendliness and optimism of Americans. It is not that the US is doing badly, Zakaria says. In fact, it has many great strengths that will help it retain its historical share of world output. It's rather that the rest of the world has copied many of these strengths. His book, therefore, is not about America's decline, but about the rise of everyone else. Taking a historical view, Zakaria says that the US is the most globally dominant power since Imperial Rome, stronger even than a combination of other nations. Yet we forget that only 100 years ago the world was multipolar, with various European governments vying for powers, not only to be replaced by a Cold War of the US and Russia. Zakaria was writing before India and China growth rates slowed substantially. India to 4.5% in 2014 and China's to 7.4%. Nevertheless, the massive population of both countries mean that even with most modest rates of growth, they will remain central to the unfolding economics and political drama of the 21st century. Zakaria recalls the period of Indian independence negotiation when Lord Mountbatten, Britain's last viceroy to India, said to Gandhi, "If we just leave, there will be chaos." Gandhi replied, "Yes, but it will be our chaos." The thing America has promoted to the world over the last 50 years, free market, trade, immigration, technological and business innovation, have been adopted to the extent that other countries are often better at them than the US. America globalized the world. Zakaria says, but in the end, forget to globalize itself. China's economy has doubled every 8 years for the last 3 decades. It now exports in 24 hours the same amounts of goods as the whole of 1978. The world's 20 quickest growing cities are all in China. The country's foreign reserves are doubled those of Japan and 3 times those of the European Union. The world is astounded by the numbers involved in China's economic rise, but Zakaria asks what it will mean for global politics. History shows that as living standards rise, people want political freedom. Marx was the first to note that market economics tend toward democracy and China's economy is increasing liberal. A young Chinese journalist told Zakaria, the brightest people in the party are not studying economic reform, they are studying political reform. Could China become more and more like Singapore, relatively open and liberal, but with single party rule? To survive, the Chinese Communist Party will need to find greater legitimacy. Real democracies are messy, Zakaria notes, but on the other hand, there is little risk of revolution. There is no longer any kind of race between China and India. Zakaria notes, China's economy is 4 times bigger than India and is growing faster. India still has 300 million people living on $1 a day. Zakaria notes, India has independent courts, a central bank, an honest electoral commission, and good relations with West. Finally, it has many top quality private international firms compared to China's, which are mostly state run. Zakaria argues primarily because the US is economically strong. It has been the largest economy for over 130 years, and its quarter share of world economic output has been roughly steady for a century. If at least some of these problems can be solved, the future looks be bright. The US population is likely to grow 65 million by 2030, while European population is quickly aging and the continent is less and less willing to take in the immigrants who would keep its economic growth higher. In the meantime, the US continues to accept millions of highly skilled and ambitious immigrants. Immigration, Zakaria says, is the key to it not becoming a declining world power. It is not that the United States has been doing badly over the last 2 decades. It's that all of a sudden everyone is playing the game. America has long been the great capitalist country, but now others are copying its financial strength.